Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Live. I'm joined by the one and only Andy Smith. High five.
You alright?
I'm good. Say hello.
Hello.
So this is your first time on the live, isn't it?
It is my first time on the live, yeah. Yeah, you guys will have seen me with Harry on the vlogs, which we've been doing now for, about 3 months, I think.
A long time,
yeah. So this is the first time on the live, so I'm in your hands, so to speak, Mr. N.
Well, the first thing we always get them to do is... Oh, I hope this is right. The first thing we always get them to do, is to turn your phones off, is to hit that share button.
Yes, share.
Hit that share button, hit that like button, and let's get this shared out. Also, Chris, I've got 2 quizzes here. Which one have you got? It should be the Roy Smith, I think.
This one's got 9 quiz.
Oh, I'm just going to have a quick check on that. Andy, you start talking. Why don't you talk about tomorrow evening?
Yes. So tomorrow night we have the first of a 2-day academy course with the amazing Jan Hardy. He will be familiar to some of you. Some of you may not have heard of him before. But Jan is a reformed card cheat. I'm very excited because I am totally interested in all the card table artifice. So really looking forward to the 2-day course, which I have the pleasure of hosting. Jan is absolutely amazing. And what makes his academy so good, or what is going to make his academy so good, is the fact that he's going to take all of his experiences from cheating at the card table, which he no longer does, by the way, and apply it to magic plots. So common plots, traditional plots, some that you might not have seen before, but using techniques that are not as familiar in the magic world, so to speak. So it's going to be a good 2-day lecture. Jan's excited, I'm excited, and I know you guys get in quick because you don't want to miss out on this one.
And if you pre-book your ticket, you get 50% discount.
That's it, yeah. So the early bird price is still up there and running, and spaces are still there. So get in quick and take a look at Jan's Academy. In fact, should we go to a trailer?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go to a trailer.
I've caught him out. I'll do that. Oh. Tell me when you're ready. I'll do that little thing again.
First time here and I throw a spanner in the works. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chris.
Let's wait. Are you ready? Okay, let me do this. Shall we go to the trailer?
Yeah, let's go to the trailer.
Hi guys, my name is Jan Hardy from France. Join me on September 11th and 12th for a 2-day course at Alakazam Live Academy. As you may know, I'm a reformed card cheat working now in the game protection and the magic industry, and my goal is to streamline magic effects with techniques from the card table world. Especially for you here in Alakazam Live, I'm going to make an expanded version of my lecture from the card table to the magic world. During this lecture, there will be tricks for all levels from beginners to advanced. And for the very first time, my bidless trick and my no-looking poker deal. So join us at Alakazam. See you there.
So that's Jan Hardy's trailer for his academy. It's going to be happening tomorrow night starting at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
And on Thursday night, 7 o'clock as well.
Yeah.
And if you get your ticket now, you can get your ticket for the 2 days for only $24.99.
$24.98 I think it works out to be, so half price.
Perfect. So a lot has been happening actually. Dave is away this week because it's his birthday.
It is, yes.
We went to his party.
Yes,
on Saturday.
We did. Yeah.
I'm just letting everyone know because I am very aware that David may have some pictures that will no doubt come up in the Christmas party of me, who I must admit I wasn't feeling on top form. So
I think he did. I think he did very well, considering.
Hence, I'm still drinking water 3 days
you're
later.
Still rehydrating yourself, aren't you?
Oh my God! Don't. And Lawrence, old blooming harmless Lawrence, with his 2 free shots a go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I just want to warn you all, if you see pictures of me, please don't share them. Just complain to Facebook as they're offensive or something. Get them taken off straight away.
Yeah, Lawrence came out unscathed, really, didn't he? Considering how much he was
always
drinking.
comes out unscathed.
I know. But how did Loosely fare? That's what I want to know, because...
Well, he was awake at my house at 2 in the morning.
Oh, right. Yeah. And
which was more than... Well, I actually woke up at 2 o'clock, went downstairs, they're still partying in my house.
Right.
Apparently I invited everyone round and then sort of just crashed out. I don't remember it. But, yeah, so they were all still partying. And I got up and they left. So
you missed out on that.
Yeah.
You provided the place to gather, and then you
I had
missed
my
out.
little power nap.
Yeah.
And then I was back up and everyone went.
Okay. Well, Dave is off this week, so he's enjoying his birthday week. And happy birthday, Dave, for later on this week.
Yeah, Thursday's his birthday.
I know I've seen him pop up on here. So hello, Dave. I'm in your spot today, so see how well I do. I don't think I'm going to do that well, but I'll see how well I'm going to do.
You'll do fine,
Yes.
Don't you worry. So, as well as Dave's party, which we will not mention ever again, also yesterday, Diabolical V5 was released, so that's shipping now. If you haven't got one, go onto the website, check out the trailer, because it is fantastic. And if you know Max Maven's fantastic Karasuke routine, Karasuke, you can do it with that kit, and it's a really nice kit to do it with, so it works as a really good follow-on to Diabolical V5. As well as that, the new newsletter is in.
Yeah.
And for some reason, we are school children. Shall we try the NDI? It hasn't been working for a while, has it, Chris?
Didn't last time, no.
You say we're all school children, apart from yourself. Oh, and John Carey.
I'm on NDI now. Let's see if we can bring this in.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, go on then, put it on. So here we go with the latest in technology. This is going from my phone straight through to the system. So there's a new newsletter. There's me, little Headmaster Pete. Let's have a look at Dave. Dave Loosely there, lovely Loosely. The wonderful Sarah Stott from the Academy.
Do John last. Go on, do John last.
Andy Smith.
Why do I get a hand in mine? What's the hand for?
I will do John last, but I'm going to show that Harry... Oh, have we...
Frozen.
Oh, we've frozen.
Oh, there he is.
All right.
We're back. There's Harry. Who, my little boy just looks gorgeous all the time, doesn't he? Good looking lad, my boy. And we have Mr. Carey. So, guys, you can get yourself the newsletter just by placing an order with Alakazam, and this will be popped into your order, and we will have a digital version of it at some point. So, without further ado, shall we do the first 3 questions to the quiz?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Let's do that. Let me make sure we're all right up here. Okay, so here we go. Let's just tell everyone, if you haven't followed us before and you haven't played the quiz, what you need to do now is go to www.crowd.live. It's going to ask you for an event code, and that code is OMKRY. Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds to do that, and then we'll start off with this week's quiz. And as always, the winner of the quiz will receive a quiz winner's mug, which we have over there.
Let's just get that, bring that in shot.
And the only way you can get one of these is by winning our quiz. And this week, our quiz was sent in by Roy Smith.
Roy Smith.
And Roy, congratulations, you have earned yourself £15 worth of Alakazam loyalty points. So all you have to do is send an email in at sales@alakazam.co.uk. Put down that you sent the quiz in and give us your username, and we will deposit £15 worth of points into your account.
Yeah.
And if you guys would like to take part and earn yourself £15 worth of points, all you have to do is put us together a competition. It's 10 multiple choice answers, questions, 4 answers per question, and please mark down which is the correct answer. And if we use your quiz, we will give you £15 worth of loyalty points. So I think that's enough, Chris. We can most probably go over to it. And Andy will be your quiz master for today. Question 1, Andy.
So, where in Edinburgh did the great Lafayette die? Was it the Empire Palace, the King's Theatre, the Playhouse, or the Royal Lyceum?
Ooh. Without giving the answer away, would you know this? Would you even know who he was? 'Cause
I know who he is.
I don't.
Yeah, I know who he is.
How do I not know?
Why don't you know?
I don't know. Right, you ready? Question 2.
Yeah.
Okay, fingers on the buzzers.
What were Persian priests called that originated the word magic? Were they Magash, Magas, Magosh, or Magish?
Do you know that one?
I think I do. Yeah.
You know everything, and it is so annoying.
Not everything.
You ready? Question 3.
What was John Henry Anderson's stage name? Was it the Great Wizard of the South, the Fabulous Wizard from the North, the Great Wizard of the North, or the Wonderful Wizard of the Isles?
Do you know that one?
I do.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So that is the first 3 questions done and dusted. Well,
Wow.
look at that. So we're going to head over to the leaderboard in a minute.
Okay.
To see who's ahead in the polls.
They were some cool questions. I don't think we don't generally have that many history questions. So that's pretty good.
That's why
it's
I'm
going to
doing
test
so,
people today.
That's why I'm doing so bad at them. And Roy Smith has just posted. Well done, Roy. That's a really good quiz. So when Chris is ready, we're going to pop over to the leaderboard and have a look. We've got Rich Relish in first place with 261, Mark Wild second place 168, and joint second place actually. We've got Johnny M also with 168.
Wow.
How many have they all got?
Yeah, the rest of the people on there, they're not very far behind.
No.
That's really good. Really good.
Have they all got the same amount of questions, or has Rich got one more?
Rich has one more.
So remember, you get points for not only answering the question correctly, but the speed in which you answer.
Wow. So they have to be really on the ball to get the high points.
Yeah, but
That's
it does
really cool.
mean that everything can change,
Right.
which makes it very exciting.
Oh, right, okay. Do you do like drum rolls on the
Sometimes we do, if we feel like it. Usually me and Dave haven't got the energy.
Oh, right, okay.
But now you're here.
I'm pepped up today, so
yeah.
we're good.
We were like that when we first done it. We were right, so we got a lot of people here. Let's do a few shout outs. We've got Mark Wild, Rich Gerish, Roy Smith, who sent the quiz in, Jonathan Brecken, Will Magic Man watching us on YouTube, John Middleton, Steve Pryor, Lars Hansen. So welcome guys, and welcome to Ian Raymond Walker, Sean Mann, a lot of people watching today, so thank you for watching. Please do me a favour, if you're watching on Facebook, just hit the share button underneath and let your magic friends know you are watching. Let's get more people on board and watching this. So, products wise,
yes, yeah, there's been a lot of really quite interesting products that have come out over the last couple of weeks. Certainly ones that are either for pre-order or that we're expecting really soon. Matthew Wright.
he's on a bit of a roll.
He does seem to be. So Matthew Wright currently has, I think, 6 new products that have hit the market.
Yeah, one of them's a combination of
Yeah.
free, isn't it? But you've got the floating Sharpie, which looks really cool.
Yeah.
We got those in on Monday, but they all went out, so we haven't even had to play with that.
Yeah.
You've got the Sharp Turn,
Which
which is reminiscent of another effect.
Yeah, do you know what? It's one of those moments, and I had to watch the video a couple of times just to see the moment that the magic happened. And when you see it, your mind doesn't quite gauge it.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
Go on.
The Spanish guy with a cigarette.
Oh yeah, yes, Miguel Gomez.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I totally get that. It is one of those moments where, like I said, when you watch the trailer, you watch it, and then I played it back because I was pretty certain that my eyes had deceived me. That I was watching it, and I was like, well, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, actually that did happen. And then you kind of watch it, and you're like, wow, that looks really neat.
Yeah, it looks really cool. They were put on pre-order last week, and this week, or the end of last week, Friday, I think, 3 new effects went up, which all involve custom poker chips.
Yeah.
Now, you can buy those effects separately, or you can buy them as a bundle, and I think you save quite a lot of money.
You do,
if
yeah.
You buy them as the bundle.
Yeah.
So, which one shall we watch first?
I think, well, let's have a look at All-in-One, which was the... oh, no, I'll tell you what, we'll have a look at the... is it the floating poker chip? What was that called? Holden, was it? Anti-gravity.
Anti-gravity.
Yes, so let's have a look at anti-gravity.
Right, so that's Anti-Gravity, obviously based on Matt's Free Fly finale.
Yeah.
Which is great, actually. We released a DVD with Matt many years ago, and he explains his finale on there for the Free Fly, and it's great because there was always that dodgy moment where you say, do you want to see it go across?
Yeah.
And then you do just put it in there, whereas he went, all right, boom, and you just see it float across. Very nice.
Yeah, it was an elegant solution to the end of a free fly routine. There's no doubt about that. And when you watch the video just then, obviously this image from behind as well, you know, it's floating through space, but you can watch it from the front and from behind, which makes it, you know, such a visually arresting moment. So Matt Wright has the anti-gravity chip. He has straight through, which is a pen through poker chip.
That looks really cool as well. That reminds me of Mark Leveridge had a cigarette through chip years ago, and I presume it's the same sort of method. But it looks great.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
We also have Hold'em, which is a gimmicked poker chip, which allows you to do very clean vanishes, very clean productions with it. And then last but not least, All-in-One, which is all 3 effects. Yeah. So, like Peter said, you can either buy them separately or you can buy them as a package, and you do make a very good saving on that. So if poker chips are your thing, and you're thinking about doing something different that isn't necessarily coins or cards or anything of that sort, then they are certainly worth checking out, along with the previous 2, Sharp Turn and the Floating Sharpie as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll watch some of those other trailers a bit later on as well, but just check them out on the website. They're currently on pre-sale, and they look great. I mean, Matthew Wright is certainly on a bit of a roll at the moment. He's coming out with some great stuff, and it looks like the teaching there is by Will Houston as well on the poker chip stuff.
Yeah,
or at least he's on the trailer.
He's on the trailer in disguise.
Yeah. I didn't recognise him. It was you that said it was Will Houston.
Yeah, but there's no doubt. You know, these are visually very interesting tricks. But not only that. Matt Wright is a worker, so you know that they've been designed with a worker in mind as well. So you're not getting any pipe dreams with this. It's not something that you can only do for your magic friends. This is stuff that you will go out and you perform for lay people as well.
Yeah, And the thing is, if you're new to Matthew Wright, check out his DVD. I think it was called The Unusual Suspect.
That's it, yeah.
It's on our website, and once again, it's packed with commercial routines.
Yeah.
It really is. Such a great DVD that it was one of those ones that, once again, it sort of seemed to go under the radar.
Yeah, which is a
but
shame because it's got great stuff on it. It really has.
His was it Kawasaki's opener? Kawasaki's opener.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal. What a it's sort of a multi-phased, multiple jabbing routine. Hence, he called it Kawasaki's opener.
Yeah,
but it's it's great. Really, really cool.
So that's been Matthew Wright has been he's been releasing lots of new stuff. We've also got a favourite creator of ours, which is Joel Dickinson.
Yes.
So Joel Dickinson had he did an academy with us. He has several fantastic books that have been released to the market as well. Joel's academy course was extremely popular with customers, and a little while back now, I think it was probably 4 weeks ago. We got stock of Volition Blue Chip.
Just to say, anyone that's waiting for the new batch, they should be in later this week or early next week.
There we go. So it tells you the popularity of it, because we've been waiting a little while for the next batch to come in, and we've been taking phone calls and emails literally every day asking when the next one's going to be in. So there we go. But Volition Blue Chip was a runaway success.
Yeah, 100%.
And we are always looking for new creators, for new for things, for stock that people can't get anywhere else apart from us. And after the success of Volition Blue Chip, you spoke to Joel about another project, which was the Voyager.
Yeah, and we've got more stuff coming from Joel as well. But for those of you that are new to Joel, this was out, I believe, last year. But once again, Joel only sort of released this himself. I don't think he went through a distributor or anything, so it's still quite a new product, and that's why we love working with people like Joel, because these aren't effects that are flooding the market. These are effects that are that little bit special, and if you're out doing it, you know that thousands of other people aren't going to be doing the same trick, you know. But the Voyager really caught my eye, because I used to perform an effect similar to this by Larry Becker many years ago, which was on one of his DVDs. I don't know if it was Masterpieces or the other one, but it's a great trick. This is different. It is different, and it's a completely different method, but the plot is very reminiscent, the coin going back in time to a date that's selected. But the method is completely different on it. But without talking for ages about it, why don't we have a look at the trailer of the Voyager?
The Voyager has been in my repertoire for over a decade. It packs so small yet plays so big. You can perform it for just one person, or you can perform it on the largest of stages. It's an amazing routine, and it is guaranteed to get amazing reactions. Imagine sending a participant on a journey of time travel, travelling back to a year that they are merely thinking of. And not only that, they bring forward a souvenir to prove that they did indeed travel to that very year. I'm Joel, and this is The Voyager. And it's an experiment of time travel. Alright. So what I want you to do is, I want you to think of a year that you would like to travel back in time to. Don't say it though, alright? Just think of it. Is the year that you're thinking of, is it something important to you, or is it just, I want to go to that year and that's it?
I want to go to that year, yeah.
Alright, okay, cool, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I want you to just hold out your hand. I'm going to take one of these coins, it doesn't really matter which one. I've got this one, and just hold out your hand for me. And all I want you to do is just squeeze onto the coin. Squeeze the coin and hold your hand right out. And imagine a large clock face in front of you spinning backwards in time. Imagine it spinning backwards almost to the year that you're thinking of. It spins so fast it's no longer hours or minutes, it's actually now days, weeks and years. Alright, you can open up your eyes now. That's alright. Was that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So in your imagination, you've just transferred the 10 pence piece to an old coin.
Yeah.
Alright. And would you do me a favour? Keep your hand closed, but just bring it closer to yourself. Turn your hand over and open it up and have a look at the 10p. You see, it's now an old coin.
Wow.
I don't know if you can see that, but on the other side of it as well, it's got an engraving, which is the year 1969.
What?
Is that the year? What is the year you're thinking of?
1969. No.
There you go.
Whoa. Whoa. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers. Hope you enjoyed it.
What? That's crazy. Whoa. Wow. Okay. That was good.
Thank you. Cheers. Hope you enjoyed it. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Good rolling.
Right, so that's the Voyager. That should be in stock the same time as Volition.
Right.
So either later on this week or early next week. Now, they are on pre-order now.
Yes.
So you can get your order in. But it's a great little trick. And the gimmick in there is beautifully made as well. So that's the Voyager. And we also have, I just want to mention this.
Oh.
That's not going to do it. Oh, there you go. That's better. If any of you guys are into, magic for Halloween, you like doing a bit of spooky stuff, or you're a collector
Yeah.
and love the quality of Heirloom Workshops, our very own Chris Foster, this is Chris's latest offering, which is the Magic Card Rise box. Now what Chris has done is taken a classic, he has made it a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Usually the boxes are pretty huge. He's made this a lot smaller. He's put a little pentagram on the front. This is ideal for anyone that does spooky sort of magic. The idea is you get some cards selected. We will be supplying a free pack of Mr. Hyde cards in here.
Yeah.
But the idea is you get 1, 2 or 3 cards selected, you shuffle the deck, you place the deck into the box, close the lid, you hold the box like this, and the lid opens and 1 card comes rising out. You remove it, the lid closes, you do it again and another card rises out, and you can do it 3 or 4 times with the cards rising out. Now, once again, as with all Chris's stuff, this is handmade. It is beautiful. It is a collector's piece. They will not be available in huge quantities. They should be going on our website later on this week to order, and I believe the price of this is $149.99.
It's a bargain.
It is, because it's not a mass manufactured piece. It is a handmade piece. It will have the collector's, the Heirloom Workshop sort of touches to it, so it'll be beautiful in anyone's collection, as well as a working prop, and especially for Halloween coming up. So this is the limited edition Halloween version, which has the pentagram, which you burn in by hand, don't you, Chris?
I do.
He burns that in by hand.
Yeah. So that is really intricate work.
Yeah.
That is really intricate work.
It looks great.
Yeah, it does. I saw, so I walked into the office earlier on and Peter said, has Chris shown you this new item that he's been working on? And Chris performed it for me, had shown me exactly what was going on, and it looks totally eerie and becoming for something that would be suitable for Halloween. So it really is a great piece. So like Peter said, that should be going up on the site later on this week, all being well.
Yep, and remember, you'll get a free pack of Mr. Hyde cards, which are beautiful. They look really aged as well, so they'll fit very well with us. So imagine for your Halloween gigs that are coming up, doing a routine where 3 people select cards and the box finds it. The little haunted box of mystery.
Of mystery, Very well done.
Thank you. That's honestly a beautiful piece, and that will look amazing in anyone's collection. And it looks so old as well.
Yeah,
it's great. Okay, so shall we take a look at one of the... No, should we do 3 more questions?
Let's do 3 more questions, yeah.
Okay.
I like being quizmaster.
Okie dokes. So here we go, question number 4.
When did Reginald Scott publish Decollation of John Baptist Illusion? 1584, 1658, 1756 or 1804? Don't know that one.
No?
No.
Okay, question number 5.
Where did Jean-Robert Houdin open his magic theatre in 1845? Was it Reims, Paris, Rouen or Lyon?
Oh,
Yeah, a bit of a French.
there was a
Tonation
little
going
bit
on
of
there.
a French accent going on there, you cheeky monkey. Right. Oh, no, still got time. I was getting ahead of myself there.
Based on the year of birth, what is the combined age of Siegfried and Roy? 145, 150, 140 or 155? Sounded a bit like a bingo caller then.
Yeah. Ah.
Wow.
So there we go. That's your 6 questions. So we've still got 4 questions to go, but as soon as Chris gets it sorted out, we'll pop over to the leaderboard. We'll have a look if Rich, he is still in first place with 352. Well done, Rich. That's a blooming good score.
That is a good score. And then Johnny M is in second place with 260 points. And just below Johnny M is Ian with 259 points.
Oh, how many viewers have we got on Facebook?
It's four.
4?
No, I've got 43.
4? We've got nearly 100 viewers this Tuesday.
Lovely.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Right, so yeah, Will Magic Man says hit that like button. So if you're watching us on Facebook, go and hit that like and that share. If you're watching us on YouTube, go and hit that like button. That will be perfect on more.
Remember, sharing is caring.
Oh,
Yes.
high five. So let's have a look at another one of Matthew Wright's things. Maybe the Sharpie through. Because
Yes.
I think that looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, straight through I think it's called. So let's
Yeah.
take a look. So that's Matthew Wright's Sharpie through poker chip. Again, it's perfect for walk around, perfect for close up. Something different to the usual props that we use, but familiar, I guess, in handling wise as well. But everything's going to be thought out. Matthew Wright is a worker, so you know that he's going to have thought out all the different types of handling,
Cool.
etc.
Also, if you guys are getting our emails, check out Friday night for the launch of our newest effect.
Yes.
Which, for those of you, whether you've purchased Diabolical V5 or not, I think you're going to love this effect. I cannot talk highly or too highly about this effect. I absolutely love it. And when I say love it, I mean...
Love it. Yeah.
But it makes a perfect follow-on once again from this, because some of the props can be used.
Yeah.
But it's such a great effect, whether you're performing in a walk-around situation, whether you're performing at tables. It is a card effect, but it's a mental card effect. It is just so clever.
Yeah.
It really is so clever. So keep an eye out for our email on Friday night.
One of the other things that I would just like to say as well is keep an eye out on Friday nights for the Alakazam vlogs as well. So me and Harry film a vlog every Friday, which goes up later on in the evening, and it is a show that is designed to really talk about what's new in the Magic that we've seen this week. We have an Andy versus Harry challenge that is on there, which we ask you guys to send in submissions for. And then we basically pick one. Either I will do that or Harry will do that, and then we have the discussion about the challenge that was presented. So we've had things like what would you do at a wedding for wedding couples, and last week's one, which was the one about impromptu magic. What would you do if you were put on the spot and you didn't have anything with you? So
are you going to show us something, Andy? Because you did this on the vlog last week, and the amount of emails you have had.
Oh, well, we can try it. Yeah,
Shall we?
Yeah, we could.
Let's see if we can summon the spirits.
Okay, so we need a pen. There
Obviously,
we go.
to summon the spirits, you always need a pen.
And and hopefully this will work on here. So let's just listen in. Let's try again. Hang on. Hang on, right, there's one. Hang on, I think we could probably get one more. There we go.
That is cool. I don't know if that was coming out
on
the mic,
come out.
but that is a cool piece of impromptu magic. And this is an old thing. It can be found in an old book, but you are going to be filming a little download. Later on this week, I believe, with 3 or 4 impromptu pieces on there that people can learn.
Yeah. So it seems that from the discussion and from me doing that on the vlog, we were inundated with phone calls and emails on Monday morning about the spirit pen. I spoke to Peter, and we thought it would be a great idea to describe this. We'll film a video for it, along with maybe 3 or 4 other impromptu effects that you can do that won't require any real props. Stuff that you can borrow. So where you truly haven't got anything with you. So look out for that. Hopefully, filming will be done shortly, and then that will appear on our site, and you can jump on there and purchase it.
Cool. Also, to let you know, anyone that likes little Halloween-y type effects, our good friend Phil Tilston was in a few weeks ago filming a collection of routines. There's 4 routines, all with a spooky sort of theme. They are card effects, but he's got a really nice spooky story for each one, and that will be coming out as a download maybe the end of this week as well, so check that out. It's 4 great effects, and he's got a really nice I don't want to say what it is, but he's got a really nice way of doing a move that is quite old. Right,
okay. Yeah, I mean, Phil, we know Phil. He's a local magician to us. He has a great way of kind of simplifying things down to the core. So concentrate on presentation, and he often works out ways or comes across ways that streamline stuff. So like Peter said, quite often they're probably familiar moves, but they're familiar moves that have been tweaked, and they're now used in sometimes unconventional ways or sometimes in a more streamlined ways. So definitely look out for it. Phil has some great ideas, so hopefully once he's in that, there'll be some more that come up in the future.
Cool. And I just want to say hello to my good friend Mike Sullivan, who has just popped up. I was going to ring you actually, Mike, because Jenny keeps annoying me and telling me you've got to ring Mike and find out if he's booked the Eurostar, because me and Mike are going over to Belgium soon.
You are?
For a convention which we do every year, which is always good fun. We always have a laugh. So let me know if you've booked it.
Yeah, so consider that you being told to give us a call, Mike.
Right, so if any of you have got any questions as well for either me or Andy or about any of the products, please let us know. Just drop them here in the chat, and we will answer as many as we can. Right, there's a question here. Do Matthew Wright's effects come with written or video tuition? I haven't actually seen one yet, but I'm going to hazard a guess it's video tuition.
Yeah. As I understand, it's video tuition. There might even be a bit in the description actually to say it comes with online instructions. Normally with the descriptions when they go up on the site, if that piece of information is available, then we put that on there. So you might be able to see that on the bottom of the description.
Cool. And I know it's pretty late in the day. No, there's no vodka in the water bottle. There's nothing that I could imagine worse than touching any sort of alcohol for the foreseeable future and beyond.
Whereas mine is actually vodka.
Yeah, he's always on it, him.
So,
right. There was something I was going to say. I can't remember. What were we talking about quickly?
well, I just had a question come up. Andy, what do you do to stop fading on book edging? That is an interesting one. My bookcase is kind of out of direct sunlight as much as I can, just purely because it was in sunlight at one point when it was in a different house in a different room, and one of the books literally it faded all of the cover. So I try and keep it out of direct sunlight if I possibly can. I don't think there's any other real things to say. If you've got a book that's sitting up on the shelf for ages and ages, it's more likely to fade more than some of the others, I guess.
I think sunlight is the thing that would do it more than anything.
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's in sunlight, then try and avoid that, and maybe move the books about a bit as well. Yeah.
And what I was going to say, there's quite a few people saying they're just joining us now, so we haven't got huge amounts of time left. But if you want to take part in the quiz just for fun for the last few questions, you can pop up here, go to crowd.live, type in the event code OMKRY and take part. So remember guys, our new release gets announced on Friday. It's a great little trick, and I'm sure you'll love it if you haven't seen it.
So one of the other things that we had arrive at Alakazam HQ today was SAS.
Ooh,
Yes.
This is great. For any of you that don't know, this is a smash and stab routine. Beautiful routine, and the good thing is it doesn't have to be performed as a danger routine. So you could hide like money and they could hide it, give them a chance to win it if they manage to fool you, and you locate the money all the time. But they are made in very small numbers. The last lot was 10 units. This is V2, which is 10 units. This is slightly thinner than the original. It's made with a different type of wood, and it's slightly different, but only slightly, but it is a V2. We've got the first 10 units, and they're all numbered, 1 to 10, you get a certificate in there. Obviously, the quicker you order, the lower your number. But, shall we show them the trailer of it?
I think we should take a look at
Okay,
SAS.
so this is SAS Who Dares Wins. so that is SAS Who Dares Wins. We had 10 units this morning. I don't think we got 10 units anymore because I sent out an email earlier.
Yeah.
But if you want one, they're in stock and they are ready to ship, and it is a beautiful piece of craftsmanship. It's really, really cool. So the email today was really focusing on a couple of these higher end products because Chris also bought us some more switching,
Yes.
which is a beautiful, beautiful switching box to switch out a deck of cards if you want to ring a deck in halfway through your act or basically ditch a deck. Really, really cool, and it's a collector's piece as well. They're on the site. We've got a few of those in as well. Let me have a look if any questions have come in. Sean Mann asks any update on the Equivoque masterclass.
Well, yeah, we're still in discussions with John Carey about that. I know that he's been working heavily on it. At the moment, we just haven't secured a date, I think.
Okay, so any updates, just yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, get rid of the yes, and the answer is... Right,
There we go, that's
yeah.
it, it's all done.
No, we are we are talking about it. It is going to happen. John, as Andy quite rightly said, has been working very hard on putting some routines because we want to discuss various ways of equivocating things, but also in the context of routines and giving you routines you can use with it and stuff like that. So that is going to be happening. What is Black Door?
Yes, I'm puzzling over that.
Tony, let me know what Black Door is.
Whilst you're doing that, Tony, just someone had asked when Cash Card is likely to be in. All being well, the next day or so, I believe. As I understand, it's been shipped. So hopefully by the end of the week we should have those and they'll be shipping out to people. So
Cool. That's good. I've got an idea what I think Black Door might be.
Right. I have no idea.
I wonder whether Tony is referring to the ESP test kit.
Oh.
Maybe that was called Black Door because ESP
possibly.
test kit was the name we gave it.
Right.
But I'm not sure because I did speak to Tony and mention that we were bringing it out.
The two-way locking envelope from Penguin. This was it from Penguin? Yeah, it was. This is the switch type envelope, I believe.
Oh, I don't know. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, double envelope switch due out 12th of September.
Let me have a look.
We're going to have a look at that. Whilst Peter's having a look at that, I think it's worth just mentioning now that we do actually have another academy that is planned for the end of September. It is with a gentleman called Kanaya Heilbottle. For those of you that have never heard his name before, Kanaya is known for his fantastic work with coins. This particular academy is going to feature definitely his coin work. It's a one-day course, but it will definitely feature his coin work, and it will also feature some card magic as well. Now, I've been a long-term fan of Kanaya Heilbottle ever since he appeared with Curtis Cam on the Palms of Steel DVDs, and I'm truly excited about this. Having spoken to him and having seen the contents list, which is due to go up very soon, there's going to be some amazing stuff on there. Importantly, it's going to be information not only on the sleight of hand and the routines and the effects themselves, but also the psychology as well. When I spoke to Kanaya, he said to me, he'll be definitely teaching things like vanishes and appearances, switches and different types of holds, definitely. But he's also going to explain why he uses those particular vanishes, what makes them work, what makes them don't work over other ones. So it really is going to be a very insightful academy course, and also some card magic. And I'll be the first to admit, even though I'm familiar with his coin work, I am not familiar with his card work, so that will be an eye-opener for me as well. So that should be appearing on our site very soon at an early bird price.
Yep.
And that will be the end of September, so dates, content lists, etc. will be up for sale very soon.
Cool. Right. So we are running out of time, so let's go and do the final 4 questions. And You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, question number 7.
Which magician was seen by 500 million football fans performing at the opening of the 2006 World Cup? Was it Hans Klock, Chris Angel, Jeff McBride, or Lucas Wilson?
Do you know that one?
I think so, yeah.
I know that one.
Cool.
I took a bit of a guess, but an educated guess, gamble
Okay.
thing.
Which magician performed as an opening act for Ike and Tina Turner? Was it Ricky Jay, Harry Blackstone Jr., Channing Pollock, or Tony Slidini?
Got this one wrong. You got it right.
I go.
I want Dave back. Right, question number 9.
That's me sobbing. What was the name of the illusion that caused the death of Chung Ling Soo in 1918? Sentenced to death by the boxers, punished to death by the boxers, sent to prison by the boxers, or condemned to death by the boxers?
Did you know that?
Uh,
Have you even heard of that illusion?
I knew half of it.
See, I never heard it called that before in my life.
Yeah.
You ready? I'll lose my blooming MIMC after this. Okay, he knows
Don't
nothing.
pass it over to me.
He knows nothing, that Nardi. Right.
On June the 15th this year, the Ehrlich brothers regained the record for most viewers at a magic show. How many paying spectators did they have? Was it 36,190, 23,023, 51,332, or 40,211?
Wow. That's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot. I was actually more surprised that I managed to say the thousands and hundreds and that properly. I don't get mixed up.
Right, okay, that's the end of this week's quiz. So we will take a look at who the winner is. And remember, Rich was right up there in first place to start with.
Yeah, so let's see.
And it's Rich! Well done, Rich. Send us an email in, mate, to sales@alakazam.co.uk and we will pop a mug in the post to you. Have we got any mugs in stock? I have ordered more.
You have ordered them, so they should be here very shortly, yeah.
All right, okay, so it might be a couple of days delay, but send your email in and we'll send one out as soon as the new mugs are in stock. Right, let me see. I just checked out that black door. It looks amazing.
It does, it does.
I've never heard of it. I've been right out of the loop. So I will be checking it out though. So yeah, it looks really, really cool. Anything else to add?
There is one more pre-sale that is up currently. That went up last night, which is Oh So Juicy.
Oh.
Yes. So this is a packet of gum change. There seems to be quite a run of these at the moment. The gum changing.
Yeah.
So if you like street magic, if you like that kind of close-up magic, then visual close-up magic, then Oh So Juicy is up on the site to pre-order now.
Cool. Let's watch it, shall we?
Yeah,
Have we got
okay.
a trailer for that?
Have we got the trailer?
No.
Right.
Okay, we won't watch
So,
that.
but we have got one more trailer. I think we got one more of the poker chip ones, Chris.
Yes, Hold'em chip.
Hold'em. Let's check it out. Oh. What is it?
It is the 5 of diamonds.
And that was my card.
That was your card.
That's amazing.
The little box of mystery with an evil little person inside controlling everything. You can pick one of these up. They will be on the site maybe even later today. But once again, limited amounts, and it is a beautiful collector's piece as well as being a workable, usable prop. So anyway, guys, that brings us to the end. It's 3 o'clock right on the button. I want to thank you all. We've had at one point we had over 100 viewers watching. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right, I'm just wondering, someone said Maximum Entertainment 2 is amazing. Just to put that in the picture, that is Maximum Entertainment 1 with additional bits.
Yeah, so it's added chapters on it. I don't think they've expanded the original text anymore. They've just added more. Yeah, they've just added some extra chapters to it.
Okay. And I think that is about it. That was a fantastic quiz, Roy. So thank you very much for that. Remember, email in and we'll pop the loyalty points into your account. And guys, if you've got an idea for the quiz, we want 10 multiple choice questions with the 4 multiple choice answers. So 10 questions. Don't give us multiple choice questions because then you'll end up with 40 questions. We got to choose our own.
Yeah.
So 10 questions, 4 multiple choice answers. I'll put one of my fingers down because that's 5. So 4 multiple choice answers. Wow, this weekend has really taken a toll on me. So 4 multiple choice answers. And we need 10 of them, and make sure you mark which one's the correct answer. Send it in to sales@alakazam.co.uk. If we use your quiz, you will earn £15 worth of loyalty points.
Oh, Jonathan Batcher has put answers.
Hey, answers.
Oh, God.
Chris will get the answers sorted for us. So, well done, Jonathan, for reminding us. There we go. So, question number 1.
Where in Edinburgh did the Great Lafayette die? It was at the Empire Palace. Question number 2. What were Persian priests called that originated the word magic? They were called Magosh, or Majosh, I guess. Yeah,
did you know that?
I did know that one. I didn't know the first one.
Right.
What was John Henry Anderson's stage name? It was the Great Wizard of the North.
I knew that.
Used to perform with everything in silver, made out of silver.
Real silver?
Real silver. When did Reginald Scott?
Real silver?
It was real silver. When did Reginald Scott publish the Declaration of John the Baptist Illusion? 1584.
Wow.
They've got some of John Henry Anderson's stuff in the Magic Circle Library in the museum. Yeah. Where did Jean-Robert Houdin open his Magic Theatre in 1845? It was in Paris. Based on the year of birth, what is the combined age of Siegfried and Roy? It was 155.
Ooh.
Which magician was seen by 500 million football fans performing at the opening of the 2006 World Cup? It was Hans Klock. Which magician performed as an opening act for Ike and Tina Turner? That was Ricky Jay. What was the name of the illusion that caused the death of Chung Ling Soo in 1918? Condemned to death by the boxers.
Why by the boxers?
Boxers were like the Chinese militants, I think.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah. Because in that time, they would have put on the shows, but they would have been like little mini vignettes, little mini plays. So obviously, for most people, it would be the bullet catch. But that would have been the play section that it was in.
God, you'll make my head hurt.
I need to get out more. On June the 15th this year, the Ehrlich brothers regained the record for the most viewers at a magic show. How many paying spectators did they have? The answer was 40,211.
Do you know where that was?
No. Where was it?
That wouldn't have been the thingy one, would it? Because that weren't June. That wouldn't have been the Wembley one.
No, I don't know where that would have been. Can someone enlighten us?
Was that one in Britain?
Yeah, maybe.
Because they done Wembley Stadium. Was it stadium or arena?
I think it was arena.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So I think that's pretty much it, isn't it?
That is pretty much it. So thank you once again, guys, for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow evening with the Jan Hardy Academy. Kicks off tomorrow at 7 p.m. Each evening should run for around about 2 hours with a little break in between. And remember, as of the end of the Academy on Thursday, the price will double.
Yes.
All right, so even if you haven't got the time to join us live, grab your ticket now because it will be in your account as a download after the event and you'll get it at 50% off. So $24.99 for 2 days of expert tuition is madness.
Yes, but it's going to be such a great academy, it really will be. So get in there, get in at the early bird price because the price will go up afterwards, and we'll all have fun and learn some amazing magic.
Yeah, and support the academy because without you guys supporting it, unfortunately, it will have to stop.
Yes.
So we need the support of you guys. Get in there, watch it, enjoy it, and have fun. So anyway, guys, that's it from us. Thank you to Andy for joining me.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
He knows too much though. I prefer it when Dave's here and I go, "Who's that?" And he goes, "I don't know." And we can both be we can both be clueless.
So me and Harry will be back later on this week with the Alakazam vlog. If you have any ideas that you want to see on the vlog, then please send them in by email. Talk to us on the phone. Use the live chat as well. Just let us know. The Andy versus Harry challenge will be back this week as well. And yeah, join us for that.
Brilliant. So we will see you either on the Academy tomorrow, the vlog on Friday, or the live next week. Until then, have a great time. See you soon.
Hi guys, my name is Jan Hardy from France. Join me on September 11th and 12th for a 2-day course at Alakazam Live Academy. As you may know, I'm a reformed card cheat working now in the game protection and the magic industry. And my goal is to streamline magic effects with techniques from the card table world. Especially for you here in Alakazam Live, I'm going to make an expanded version of my lecture from the card table to the magic world. During this lecture, there will be tricks for all levels from beginners to advanced. And for the very first time, my bidless trick and my no-looking poker deal. So join us at Alakazam. See you there!